Python program.
Maybe we can go there.
Hi. Hello everyone, my name is Georgiana and together with Bogdan and George we will present our project that involves staff motivation. So, we want to motivate the staff from our farm because in this type of business, that means soft fruit production, they are very important and also vital. So, because our farm accommodation locations are at a considerable distance from the town and any other point of interest, we need to create for our workers place where they can spend their free time after work and also in the weekend. And we think that people that come back are better trained, better motivated, and have better performance in work than new people, and this will bring, I think, better profit for our farm and company. Okay, so now George is gonna present.
So the most thing that we thought, the main idea that we thought is to create one new recreational room for one of our campsites. Our farm has 3 workplaces for the moment, but we choose the biggest one where there are the most important people across the season. So we found a local distributor that can create this modular recreation room, and it's very affordable for us to start with this system because we can start from a smaller recreation room that has almost 33 square meters, and if you can buy a second one, you can make it larger and larger, but you know. And we decided that we can put in this a big screen TV, DVD player, and a pool table for the people to enjoy their free time there, and maybe some computers with internet connection, give them possibility to communicate with their friends and families from their countries. This is a picture of our campsite and which location we thought is better to put our recreation room. We have there some details about these modules, about dimensions, weight, and what they include. Here we have a cost estimation. This distributor gave us an email and he managed to tell us that for the buying price for 2 modules, like 66 square meters is £5,000, but we can rent it for £2,700 per year. That is including free maintenance and service all across the year. So I think this is the better solution for the moment because we are still testing this. We don't know the ethics and it's still going to work. Another tip is that other utilities that we want to put in recreation rooms are a pool table, and that's what I mentioned before. I'm sorry about it. We just want in the weekends to create some trips around our locations, like example in London, a bit castle. The main reason that we want to create this facility for the work is mainly because we want them to feel good in our company and they want us to come back to us. Every weekend with the help of our campsite warden, we can organize different games with prizes in this recreation room that where the staff will need to communicate with each other and get to know themselves better, which will increase their performance at work as a team. This project is for the first year, and we can hire this utility to see the reaction of the staff, and after this we can upgrade them with utilities to support a higher number of staff.
Here we make a force analysis of our user for the recreation room. For the change of the increased number of returning seasonal workers, motivating the seasonal workers, and improving work performance. Also improving social links within seasonal workers. The force against the change were the cost, and the possibility of sound pollution being so close to sunset.
Thank you very much for your attention.
Yeah, we can hear the questions.
Okay. So, questions please, ladies and gentlemen.
Question no, but there's a good point. With the people which they coming back because they are trained and you are not losing money for training and they know what to do.
Okay. Okay, that's extremely good feedback, and I would agree it is quite an important point here. And I mean, one thing, I think you guys may have said this in your presentation, in actual fact, about the training costs of people, and obviously, sort of you using existing facilities. Even when you do that, there is a bit of a cost involved, although I appreciate if you're using staff who are already there, so supervisors and managers that are already there and on a salary, the cost might not be particularly great, but it's time that could be used to maybe improve the business. If you're doing lots of unnecessary training because you've got lots of new staff every year, then that's time that could have been put to more profitable use. So I think that is a very good point for discussion that you have made there. Any other questions from the group? It'd be nice if you guys all sort of ask a little bit of a question here.
Just got a question regarding the motivational aspect of your proposal. There are many different ways of motivating the staff. What made you focus on just the catering and providing them?
Actually, we want that the workers be happy with the facility from the company, and in this way they want to come back in our company, and we're going to save some money because we don't want to make again training for the new people.
The main idea is that our farm locations are, like I presented in the presentation, are far away from the town and everything. I think it's hard for them across the peak season. Maybe they're going to work Saturday, maybe it's going to be a late Saturday. They need something to do not travel maybe 1 hour from the food until the nearest town, and need to do something quality in the campus. I think this is very important for them because the weekends are short and they have a lot of time to travel.
Brilliant. Cheers. Thank you.
That's a very good explanation, because teaches more kind of general business and hasn't really come across your actual farm too much. It's obviously come across more conventional agricultural farms, dairy farms and things like that, a bit like the farm we've got up the road, up at the end of the driveway. But obviously you have a particularly specialised area that you're in. So it's very good when you're presenting to people like Peter, not to assume that they know things when they ask questions like that. Dealing with it in that way is very, very good. Okay, so next group then.
I see what a